How do they
Ooh,
all
I
get
play
in?
Rocky. I hope they talk about his porn
You
movies.
have to have somebody climb a ladder just to get on his back.
All right, I have a feeling the second this starts, you're gonna start laughing. So
Oh,
Probably.
tell me when you're ready.
I hope so.
I'm mature. I'm not gonna laugh.
Name?
I'm Mike. Acting's what I live and breathe for. I gotta have faith in myself.
You need to show everyone who you are.
Yo, this motherfucker's
like
talked
this
clear
girl,
one time in his
Sylvester.
life. It was at Dolly Parton.
Sylvester?
After that,
That's right, his real name.
It's got a nice ring to it. Sylvester Stallone. It's like Peter Parker.
I hate this one.
Are you delusional? You don't got the looks to be a
And they got
movie
Matt
star.
Dillon, who was in like one of his first
Not
movies.
to mention, you talk like you got rocks in your mouth.
Marvel.
Yeah, I know I don't look like Einstein, but I got a brain. The only way for me to get to show people is me to have to write a script for myself.
Yeah, so do that. Write a script. And give yourself the best part.
The
There's
Italian
something big here.
stallion.
You wrote this in 3.5 days. This is freaking good. Touch someone like Chuck Bronson, or we could do Eastwood.
Guys, I play Rocky.
I have no idea what that means.
So the writer wants to be in it as the lead. No, absolutely not. Throw some money at him. 25K.
No.
Raise the offer. Try 75. You're parking cars for Christ's sake, Sylvester.
No,
175. Go to 200. No?
I'm not giving this up. Not for $1 million. Not for 10.
Smart move, honestly.
Hey,
Seen where it
Well,
went?
that's pretty. This is an amazing.
All right, now
story.
if you do this, comes with some strings. If you ever
I
fall
like
with
stuff
one
like this, though, so I probably want to see
schedule,
this.
the meat's frozen solid.
They're gonna kick you to the curb,
You broke your hand.
And they can replace you with a real actor.
I don't even know what I'm doing is any good.
Just do the best acting of your life and everything will be fine.
How far behind schedule are they?
They're not.
This movie is about having a belief in yourself. It's about going the distance.
Good.
I put my heart and soul on the page. If I'm not willing to live up to what I wrote, then what's the point? So do you believe in me? Or not?
Yeah, well,
I thought you said you could box.
I lied.
Let go of the head.
I'm an actor, goddammit. You always lie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't like fluff piece biopics personally.
I'm
What-
still-
I'm just not a huge fan of them.
What I will say I find interesting is the idea of Rocky was his breakout. Sure, he wrote that. If you're looking to be an actor and make that your career, you write that script, you're dirt ass poor. You're offered 25, 50, 75,000. Like, how strong is your conviction to be like, no, I play this role or this movie doesn't happen, because you need to build a career.
Yeah.
As opposed to just taking that one-time check.
But
There's two-
I mean, it's. I was just gonna say it's one thing where I could look at it, where I think what they say he wrote it in 3 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Either way, he busted his ass to write that. He busted his ass, and it could have been something to where maybe he had that thought of putting the story together for a long time and finally put it down on paper, and then just having that belief in yourself, like, yo, listen, I'm at the bottom right now, and 25,000, 75,000. Yes, that sounds great, but that's not. Yeah, and I know this movie came out years ago, but it's
Life
still
changing.
not
It's
shit.
life changing money at that point.
It is, but if you but it's also like I have this belief in myself to where this is going to be generational, life changing versus just changing my life.
I don't have that much confidence.
I don't have the confidence in this one. Like, I agree with you. The story is fantastic. First of all, Sylvester Stallone has nothing to do with this. So, like,
Really?
right there, it's like, it feels like it's being told. It doesn't feel like it's coming from a place. Like, I watch this trailer and I'm like, all the things that you're trying to inspire me, I can watch Rocky and feel that way because I know that story. And I
Well,
know
that's
what
another
it
good
is.
point. I'm not saying you're wrong, but yeah.
You know,
No, but-
like there and those stories are so inspirational. We wouldn't have Good Will Hunting without Sylvester Stallone doing that. We wouldn't have A Bronx Tale without Sylvester Stallone doing that. you know,
we
there's
wouldn't
so
have
many...
Two Girls, One Cup without Rocky.
But
they do go. There are two sides of the same coin.
They are.
you know, so I don't know. For me, I'll see it. I'm gonna review it, but like it feels very cartoonish, trying to tell a story that is inspirational.
And what bothers me is how you're saying that. And I'm not gonna act like I'm a big fan of him. Well, some of his movies I am, but as far as him, no, fuck that.
Yeah,
but anyway, him not being a part of it does bother me because I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like,
Yeah,
you would think that you would want, if you're doing a biopic about anybody and that person is still breathing, you would want that person to be hands-on as much as possible as far as getting the truth, getting the actual facts, and telling this story versus just whatever the fuck they're doing with this. Like that, I do want to see it, but that makes me want to see it even less now.
Yeah, I don't think any bio.
Right?
What happened?
He had to have got paid, right, to be able to use his likeness and his character and his story. Like he had to have got paid, so they had to reach
I'd
out
have to
to him.
look into it, maybe. I mean, if they were smart enough, they probably would have. But I don't think you have to for biopics. Like I think it's respectful to do. Like when we talk about Oppenheimer, I don't know how much of his family was involved in that. With Christopher Nolan, I'd assume a lot. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But like this is MGM. This is Bezos and his company and stuff. You know, Amazon owns them. So, and they are trying to drain every little bit out of it. So, you know, you got multiple Creed movies. They wanted to do an Ivan Drago movie, you know, and now this and stuff. So it seems like they're really trying to drain Rocky for what it is. I didn't mind it with Creed. I thought it was a great continuation of the story, but like, I don't need all this other stuff.
Who backs Tulsa King? Is that Stars?
Stallone, Paramount.
Okay, so do they have any involvement in ownership of that?
Well, I don't know anything about it, but Stallone is in that, so I assume he's some kind of credit.
Yeah, I mean, he's in. He's a heavy producer on it. I know that. I don't even think Taylor Sheridan's attached to it as much anymore.
I'll say, so with him not being in his own biopic, that doesn't bother me, but with him having nothing to do with it and him still being alive, that bothers me. Like I don't care that he's not in it because I do feel somebody, of course, younger should play out the story just like when you watch like the ID channel or whatever your case may be, and they're telling those stories and they'll have the people that were involved in it talking about it, but they'll have actors kind of acting out those like a reenactment of it. So like you know what I mean? So I'm not mad that someone else is acting like they were Sylvester Stallone and going through all that because he's old now. So I'm not mad at that portion of it, but him not being involved in it doesn't make any sense to me.
Do you think this is one of those situations where there's just like conversations being had between buddies or something, and one works for one fucking studio outfit, the other one worked for another one, and heard, hey, I'm gonna be making Michael, and about this other person, they said, fuck that, I gotta hop on the bandwagon and do something.
I think Bezos said this will make money, make it.
Like I shouldn't say a guarantee. I don't know, but I doubt Stallone got anything from this. That's why they call it I Play Rocky and not Sly or something. You know what I mean? To try and match that motif. Again, I don't know. Like, just everything seems like a comical version. Once you start seeing that, especially with biopics, it kind of feels unofficial.
Yeah.